Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Empowered Queen Show. I am honored, I am beyond honored to have our guest today, Miss Debbie Rosa, with us. I am super excited. She took time away from her busy schedule to share with you guys how to make changes, mind shift, mentally, physically, all areas of our lives to really, truly help us to own and to empower the women that we are in life. So I'm excited. Thank you, Debbie, for coming on with us.
That's all right. Deborah. My mother named me Deborah, so she'd probably be quite happy that you called me Deborah. Either one is great.
Awesome. So, Debbie, if you could, first of all, guys, I want to let you know just a tad bit, and I can only share a little bit, and Debbie is welcome to share more. But Debbie is a leader, a visionary. She's an inspiration on life and self-love. And when I was reading your bio, Debbie, I'm thinking like, I can't wait to speak with her. Like, I honestly could not wait to speak with you today. So tell us, Debbie, how did this journey of self-love begin for you?
Well, I think it began out of struggle. When I was a child, I was sick a lot, and I had all kinds of illnesses that plagued the senses, from my skin, having severe eczema, not being able to see for weeks at a time because my eyes were so plagued with styes, not being able to hear because of hearing infections. And so the body was not a very safe place to be.
Wow.
And the result of this was I had lots of learning disabilities. I had a speech impediment. I couldn't read. And, it took me a long time to let go of those labels and to realize that I was a whole human being. I was a spirit in a body, and that I was going to have to figure out how to do it my way, and that the I could do is just to love who I was and to really take attention on beginning to self-nurture and self-cultivate a relationship with my own spirit, my own body. And that's really when it began. I began to develop a relationship, and I say the most important relationship you'll ever have is when you have with your own body and your own spirit. It set me out on a journey of exploring the human body and learning how to live in a human body in healthy and meaningful ways.
Wow. That's really deep. Debbie, can you share with us how you would help? And the thing about this that I love so much when I was looking for you, I was searching for you, Debbie, was what you said is so needed in our community as far as women, because a lot of times we allow all of these circumstances to not, allow us to feel empowered or whole as a woman. So what are some tips or strategies that you can share with the listeners and the viewers to help them to begin to really love their bodies and themselves?
Well, I think, first of all, to recognize that the body itself is a gift. And I know that's a cliche kind of thing, but the truth is that nothing you will ever experience in your life can happen without a body. And to wake up every morning and to realize, wow, the fact that I get to move and my body makes it possible. I get to smell the moment my body makes it possible. I get to taste food. I get to feel water on my skin. I get to feel love or even hatred. It all happens in a body. And so to befriend your body, and what does that mean? Well, the first thing it means is to start treating your body nice, to be kind. It sounds simple, but it's profound. What can you do today just to be nice and kind to your body? I'm not talking about dieting. I'm not talking about exercising. I'm saying, what can you do to just be kind and nice? And if you start to sense what that feels like in your body to be nice and kind, then you can go on to do other things. And it can be as simple as waking up in the morning, putting your hands on your heart, and just feeling your heartbeat and really being in awe of the fact that you're alive, right? You're alive and you have the day ahead of you. And there's so many books and techniques for doing this and doing that. To me, the bottom line is, can I be nice and kind to my body? And what does that mean? For me, that means to live through the senses. to every day wake up and realize I have these eyes that I can look. But do I really let myself see, and feeling the blast of the inspiration of what I see, from my husband's face to the employees in my office to my neighbor next door? Do I really let that in? And then when I listen, can I listen and connect that to feeling? And feeling is what is so important. I really believe that I'm here on the planet to help people feel so we can heal. And if we shut ourselves off to feeling, then it's impossible for us to heal and make right choices and decisions. And all of the five senses, seeing, smelling, hearing, tasting, touching, they all connect us to a feeling that we can sense in our body. And that feeling, when it's one of love and good and better, those things make us better human beings.
I must say here, I don't know if you guys ever experienced when you go to church and the preacher is talking to you and you feel like, ooh, the preacher's on me. So right now I'm having this thought like, my body probably is upset and angry with me because I never have thought about my body in that way. You know, I love me, but not to that extent what you're sharing. Like, that is so, it's just so deep and wonderful.
Well, you know, when I go to bed at night and I put my head on the pillow, I imagine that my body is next to me on the other pillow. And I don't ever want my body to go to bed lonely, feeling disappointed in me, feeling that I haven't paid attention or I haven't listened. You know, those are the things that I ask of, you know, my husband. And if I don't get those things, I feel like the relationship's just going downhill. Well, it has to be the same way for your body. Are you listening to your body? Do you collaborate with your body? Do you talk to your body? Do you listen to your body? And your body speaks to you through one voice, sensation. And that sensation is either pain or pleasure. And if we let pain, even the slightest amount of pain, into our lives, then that pain actually becomes something that we say it's okay. And I say if you say it's okay, it is not okay. And any level of pain, whether it's slight, moderate, or acute, it's really the body saying, can you change? Can you do something different? So we, and there's the word, we are not in pain. Really, really important to realize it's a we experience living life in a body. It's not me and my body, but it's a we.
Wow. Oh my God. That was great. Guys, in the comment section, I asked you to talk to Debbie. Let her know what she's saying and how it's supporting you. And also at the end, we'll definitely give you information on how to have a conversation with Debbie. I think I need to have a conversation with Debbie. My body is saying, call Debbie because we are not one. But my next question that I have for you is, you are a founder, I think, or maybe a co-founder of NIA. Is it NIA? How do I pronounce that? I think we're having, okay. Debbie, can you hear me?
NIA. Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Like it was frozen. NIA, you're a founder or co-founder of that, correct? Could you tell us about that? I was very intrigued by that.
It's a beautiful movement, arts practice, and lifestyle. So a lot of what I'm sharing with you is the NIA philosophy and the lifestyle. And it's a body-centered lifestyle, meaning movement is a very important part of life, rightly so. Without movement, we have no life. So movement is something that we have to include in our life. Your body's even in movement when you go to sleep. Your heart keeps beating. Your lungs keep breathing. And that's a good thing. And so, you know, how do we bring movement? Well, first of all, we bring movement in that is meaningful to us. And we choose movement that feels good to our body. And that's movement. And can we get into our senses, and can we enjoy the movement of our hips and the movement of our shoulder? Can we just enjoy moving in our body? And if we can, then can we make that something that we do every day? And one of the best things you can do every day is to get up and down off the floor for a minute, not making it difficult, but just get up and down for 1 minute. You'll be amazed what that will do.
Wow. And when you say up and down, literally just taking a few moments to jump up and down.
No, not jump up and down. I'm talking, you get out of your chair and you go all the way down to the floor, sit on the floor or lay down on the floor, and then get back up, stand up on your feet, and then go back down. And do that for 1 minute.
Oh, wow.
It's a fantastic tune-up move, actually, for your body. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing. So I challenge you listeners, I challenge you viewers and myself to do that, for us to actually incorporate that into a part of our life. And she only said 1 minute, and the satisfaction that you as well as your body would feel from doing just that.
Absolutely. And if you want to take it a step further, just pick one song a day and just let your body dance and move. No thinking, because your body loves to move. And it really does not necessarily like to exercise, but it likes to move.
Awesome. And I can relate to that one there. I love it. So last question here for you. Why are you so passionate? And I think you kind of said this earlier about how you teach people, like I guess the format that you teach and share people. I know you use dancing and different exercises. How did you come up with that strategy? I guess I'm saying, like, what intrigued you to do that?
Yeah, the methods and the exercises that I use, they're all based on the design of the body and the function of the body. For example, your hip joint, it's a ball, right, that's in a socket. And that ball and socket, the way you keep it healthy is to let that ball move around in a variety of ways. That means if we only walk with our feet pointed forward all the time, then we're going to have problems in our hips. So we have a foot movement that's called toes in, toes out, and parallel. And we dance like that so that we can keep the health and the well-being of the hip joint at its optimum. The other thing is there's only 2 bones in your body that spiral. That's the forearm bones. And so when we move our arms, we use the palm direction, palm away, palm up, palm down, so that we can spiral those bones, keeping the energy moving in and out of the body in a healthy and functional way. We also spend a lot of time doing palms up and palms down. In today's world, we do so much with our palms down, working on the typewriter or the computer. That tells you how old I am. On the computer, hands on the steering wheel, fork. And so what opens the shoulder joint and also helps you breathe is when you sit with your palms up. You can do it right now. Just turn your palms up and you'll feel you sit up a little taller, and all of a sudden you're just taking a deeper breath. So everything we do is based on the science of the body. We have 52 different movements. Our classes are all designed around 7 cycles, and we integrate 9 different movement forms. 3 from the martial arts, where we focus on precision. 3 from dance arts, where we focus on self-expression, even using the voice. And then 3 from the healing arts, where we focus on teaching body education, so that you can actually become empowered to make healthy choices and decisions on and off the dance floor.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Now, I don't know about our viewers, but just in the moment of speaking with you, I felt like I wanted to move to some music or something.
Well, you can shimmy right now and you're going to feel a whole lot better.
Oh, God, that feels amazing.
Yeah, or, waving your hands, shaking your body is a great exercise. Just getting up and shaking and wiggling. It's really, really good for the largest tissue in the body, which is a connective tissue. And it's a tissue that transmits and receives information through the body. So shaking and vibrating is really good. Touch, we have a move. I think we're the only exercise technique that has touch as a move. So we actually touch our body because it's so good for circulation.
Oh, wow. I just love it. So there
we have great music. We have a music label called Nia Sounds. We have fabulous music, really great music.
I know I was checking out your website and I was just in the moment. I'm thinking like, oh my God, this looks like people were just living and vibrant and happy. You can honestly see the expressions on people's faces.
It's true. It's that's the first principle we teach in our NIA training. We do trainings. People come and spend a week with us. It's called the Belt Intensive Training. And that's the first principle we teach people. We call it the joy movement. And we talk about joy as life force. So right now, you know, what's moving through you is life force. And it is really triggered with joy and life and vitality, and that's all around us. That's what we breathe every day. Imagine if you realized that every breath, every thought you have, you were shaping consciousness. You got to shape it and create the body and life that you wanted, because that's the truth.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. My goodness. Debbie, will you tell our listeners, our viewers, how to, where they can find you at, or how to possibly have a conversation with you? If you
absolutely. You can find out about me, NIA, by going to NIA, NIANOW, NIANOW.com. And you can also send, if anybody has a question and they'd like me to answer it, just send it to Debbie@NIANOW.com, and I'll get back to you.
Awesome, awesome, guys. And if you have any comments or questions here, and if it's hard for you to get over, put it in here, and I would definitely be sure and happy to get that information to Debbie so that she could assist you guys with that.
Yeah, and feel free also to call our office 9 to 5, and we're in Portland, Oregon. Okay. And so it's Pacific Standard Time. And that phone number is 503-245-9886. And we have a great team of people. They're happy to help. And they can often answer a question if somebody wants to know about a video to get at home to work out with, something like that.
So you do have information and videos that people could actually purchase and do in their home?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a store people can go to. There's a book, the NIA Technique book, which is fabulous. It has stories and has all the 52 moves in it. We have the DVDs that people can work out with at home on their own. As I said, a great music label, music to dance to. And the training, they're wonderful if somebody's looking for a really deep body and life education and a great time.
Awesome. So you hear it, ladies, some gents, you have absolutely no excuse to make the movements and to create the healing that your body needs. You can actually purchase this and bring it into your own personal space, into your own home. So guys, I encourage you to check it out, because I promise you, just having this conversation and the energy that Debbie and I has shared, I literally feel good. I mean, it's just bouncing off, Debbie. It's just amazing how I feel right now talking with you. Now, one last thing, I want to make sure if you can share your website with our viewers.
Yes, the website is nianow.com, NIANOW.com, and it's got all kinds of information that people can check out.
Okay, great. Awesome, guys. Again, if you can share this with your friends, your followers, someone that you know that needs this support, this information, don't hold it to yourself, guys. We want to create a world of empowered women, dominating and doing what each of us desire to do. And I thank you so much, Debbie, for joining us today, for being here and just sharing your greatness, your genius with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We're all queens, and we can empower each other. And I'm thrilled to share what I love. And you're right. This is our time as women to make a difference in the world. And it starts with one body at a time, celebrating the potential that we have to be better people.
I completely agree. All right, guys, this has been another wonderful, wonderful show, the Empowered Queen Show with your host, and I hope that I'm your favorite host, guys, Marsha Mayfield, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you, and I love you, Empowered Queens. Have a blessed and a wonderful, wonderful day.